41 matches and 6 hours of gameplay to get to rank 1. Summoners, it was a lot. I'm going to show you some of the top matches, and at the very end, we'll look at my losses. Fun. It's always interesting running into people you know, and here we have Akariss. And I wanted to take a second just to talk about how the team works. The great thing about this is it looks like a conga line where the goal is to send Dimitri deep into the enemy backfield. The trick is, Pathfinder is only there to set up guidance plays that I have available through Duo Dagger and Azura. Ithun just needs to take one hit, although if it's more, then it's a bonus. But the important thing is you're going to look at this move here. Dimitri is going to control the choke point on our side. And once he does that, he secures about half the map. It's fantastic. Now from there, we get everyone else set around, and you'll see how this goes.
I'm begging you.
Dual Dagger's gonna fly to the other side. Now, the move that makes this. That right there. So that is a warping team without using Ash, and that's the magic of how this works. From there, I control the second choke point, and I pin the enemy team in. Honestly, as long as I keep that choke point, I win. So, next, we're gonna look at Tilocal. This player scares the crud out of me. This is a rank 1 player. They are very, very good. And they have Flash of Steel Yuri, which is a strategy a ton of people used for this map. It works really well. We have a whole video on it if you want to check out more, but essentially, it is a way to key up Yuri so that he takes out any hardy fighter unit. Almost any. But anyway, we'll see that in play. You'll also see Makoto to restrict Kanto. And the magic of this, sorry Ithun, the magic of this is I don't have Kanto. That is very anti-meta here. What I'm gonna do is instead of Ithun taking over the choke point like I did last time, Dimitri slides into that position. You'll see Yuri can't outspeed Dimitri, and because of the positioning I've got, there's just not much they can do at all here. It's a quick solution there, but I want to know in the comments, who are the highest ranked players that you went up against? I would love to know. Leave it down there. If it's a FEHtuber, if it's the worst team you ever saw, let me know. How did you guys do? So next up, we have Nanna, a plus 10 Nanna, and a plus 10 Sonya. In fact, all of these units are plus 10. Chebby Chef, I want your team. You can see how the setup is going here, and they are trying to snipe with either Sonya or Nanna. I'm guessing that the plan was to send Nanna up and then have Sonya key off of her and jump in. The problem with this is that moving of Legendary Dimitri really disrupts a lot of things. What they're seeing right now is the way I have Dimitri set up, they can't actually take out Ithun. Unless they had some sort of growing AoE special, but anyway. My goal here is to get a hit on Sonya such that it takes out her AoE. That is what I need to do, period. And you can see they've allowed me to do that by taking Leaf up. They were trying to get in position to do some shenanigans, and that didn't quite work. From there, I've got a wonderful block being performed by Nanna. That's why they moved her out of there. But the other thing they were trying to do there is get Nanna out of the debuffs. Nanna was incredibly debuffed through Panic. Here, she is no longer panicked, and through Attack Speed Menace, Legendary Dimitri is. That completely flips the script, and they are able to take out Dimitri. The problem is, I still have that choke point, and whoever owns that choke point on the other side wins the game. They just aren't able to maneuver around. Even with AoE Sonya hitting for so much damage, all I have to do is get everyone arranged so that we can finish taking out the remainder of their units. And this is spectacular. I love seeing this. Yeah, we start off this one. Let's see, what did they do first? Oh, yeah, it's my turn. Go Ithun! Go Ithun! Oh, that makes me happy. And another one down. Next up, we have Lux, who is another excellent player. this team was interesting. We've got, I say interesting, this is another Flash of Steel. So many of these. You've got to love it. Now again, the thing is the trade, right? They are going to try to take out a unit and trade their Far Savior for some other dummy unit that they're going to throw in front. The problem is, in this case, Legendary Dimitri is not only able to take out one of those units, but also debuff and pulse everyone down. That increases his survivability by so much, and is the reason he's so good in this scheme. Next week, I will see. You never know. But you can see we're getting everything set up here. This is about what you guys have seen 100 times, and they have a choice here. They choose to go ahead and take out Ithune. Now, we have Dimitri ready to hit back, and we take out the only unit that's a real threat to him, which is Dogger. And also, that pulses down everyone else, which is fantastic. Now, they continue those debuffs through the next round, as well as the panic. So we're talking about probably minus 11 on a lot of these units. Like, it is a ton. But then they hit the Unity skill, which is a problem. So I take whoever I can get out, which in this case is Yuri. Fantastic things, right? So we are going around the map here. Dimitri is, I mean, that's an easy thing with that Unity skill, right? The thing is now I am ahead. And once you are ahead, it is to your benefit to start performing trades. It makes it much harder for the other team to catch up. And you can see right there, I've sacrificed Dogger to take out their Vector. And the fact that they have to travel all the way to the other side of the map means that I am at a huge advantage here. Plus, I would say that my Azura is probably better than their Nils. No offense against Nils, I love Nils. But I want you to see how well this team does with a mere 16 merges. And that is the power of Yuri right there. I mean, it is a fairly cheap method to do just a ton of stuff. But you can see it's not enough, and being able to stall with the Change of Fate and with the Duo skill is way too powerful here, and we are able to finish up the match nicely. So, another one down. Next up, we have P, and I want to show you this player because of how good I think Byleth is. And in general, I like this team a lot, and if you look at individual units, I think this team has better units than mine. I would rather have a +10 Tiki than a +1 Ithune. I would rather, well, Ephraim does very, very well at +10. Is he better than Dimitri? In my scheme, definitely not, but he is a very good unit. And Byleth is so good at +10. So good. The only one they don't have at high merges here is Crom, and my Crom is definitely better than theirs. But we're getting all set up, and you can see, yeah, boom, boom. Same thing. All right, that Flash of Steel hits, and that means I can try to slide in and take over the key there and try to control that area. Now, the key point I want you to notice about Flash of Steel is how good it is for that first interaction. The problem is any interaction after that. You notice that Byleth here doesn't have Times Pulse in order to enact that Flash of Steel. That means that if any unit outspeeds him, he can't get Sublime Heaven going, and that is a huge part of the way that he does damage. So we've got everyone down here, and from here, like I said, it's time to trade. We're gonna take out the Dancer. We're gonna have fun. There was no way Byleth was gonna, or Dimitri was gonna survive that Byleth hit, but that's okay. Like I said, at this point, we are ahead. They have to come to us. Actually, we're not ahead there. That's okay though, because I had more actions. Now we've moved ahead, like I was saying. The problem here, of course, is my Crom is specialized as a ranged unit, and theirs is not, and plus it's a lower merge one. Next up, we have Summoners. Here's where we start on my losses, and these were tough. Especially this one. This one hurt me. I don't normally get particularly tilted after these things. This one did it for me. this is another one where we're talking about 16 merges here. And this is a fairly nice clear. Just look at good old Lucina there in the Miracle build. And I've done a video on Miracle Fjorm, but this is far and away better. Just the way that this unit interacts with Sonya and the way that you can get 2 extra cooldown, it does a lot. This team was able to do something that no team had been up to this point, and that was run away. It's a regular strategy you use against any of these Pathfinder teams in order to run out their Pathfinder, and then you're able to attack back, because that is a big part of the mobility. I haven't been afraid of that up until now because I had guidance. The problem is the mobility of their Sonya was incredible, and they were able to hold me at bay while they got everything into place. Now, seeing everyone move around here, this is going to be shuffling, and up until now, I thought this was something that I had in the bag. Here comes the problem. And we're seeing that duo skill there because I'm trying to figure out how exactly to take out that Lucina, and the answer is, I can't. Good times, right? So, up until this one, I have this in the bag, and then I don't. Yeah. So, I can't do anything about that Lucina. In fact, I'm going to spoil this here. It takes me 3 hits just to take out that unit because of Miracle. You can see I had my Crom exposed there. Sonya flies in and just does a number. I decided I didn't want to weaken Ithune by attacking Lucina there, which was the right decision, but because of that Miracle, I take her down to 1, and I can't outspeed her. Like, this is tough. So, now we're back. We're able to take out Sonya. I still have a chance here, and this is a really well-played match, so I don't want to take away from anything they're doing. But I've got 4 units. I'm doing well. Well, there's 3 because of good old Yuri. They back up, and for some reason, instead of running away, I move forward. I could have easily done some other things at the other side, and I had a lead. So, unfortunately, I was trying to regain the advantage by capturing that choke point, and I got myself into trouble. Would I have won this match if I had gone back? I don't know, because they did have Yuri, and Yuri's good. But that's okay. I started to try to run. I couldn't. Yuri tracked me down and just demolished me. So, that's unfortunate. The problem now is, so I completed this one and just got demolished, and I tried to keep on going. Always take a break, seriously. But I needed I needed to play until I got a loss with Leaf, and unfortunately, I didn't have to wait long. Oh, another Sonya. Oh, these Sonyas just kill me, seriously. Now, the thing with this Sonya that they did so well, and I talked about it before, but my goal with Dimitri is always to pulse down that Sonya in order to be able to get rid of her. And I just couldn't do it here. They managed to keep that Sonya way far away. They did some very smart things like moving this Hector up. The only reason, I don't believe I could take him out in 1 hit with Dimitri. In fact, I'm pretty sure. But I could take him down quite a bit. The problem, of course, being that I didn't want to expose Dimitri to Sonya, especially with that legendary Sigurd sitting there at +10. So I'm still trying to get this working, and you can see I couldn't hit Crom there because that wouldn't actually pulse down Sonya. But this is one good thing. This is the highlight of this whole map. So I finally pressed my advantage there, and Dogger lives with 1 health. That's a +10 Crom, guys. You can see I got the hit off with Dimitri, but the problem is Sonya is still out there, and she's not panicked because she was all alone that turn, which was very, very smart. We get the AoE, that demolishes me. You can see I've pulsed down there. I've done everything right, but I don't have enough HP to get anything done. Like, I can't attack back with Dogger because she only has 1 HP. The other thing is having Leaf instead of Krabben was just, I mean, they're nowhere near in the same league, right? And you can see there they easily track me down and just punish me for being stupid. Anyway, this was an excellent play by Rika, an excellent match, and I got demolished. That was last up. I want to talk a little bit about Summoners, this was so much fun. I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed getting a 7300 because apparently I'm just a masochist. But if you want to discuss any of this, any of your teams, anything like that, come to the Discord. We'd love to chat with you guys. Come on by. We'll talk about your teams and how to build them. We'll have more videos on that coming out real soon. Take care and schedule an appointment with your FEHology just real soon.